Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dear brother and sister. Welcome back to your weekly podcast, The Gangster's Paradise. And today we have an important guest that everybody needs to know because he has a lot of importance in our educational system as a leader. And I'm going to introduce to him, I'm going to let him introduce himself to you. Hello, Mr. Sir.
Hello, Mr. Njaga.
How are you?
I'm okay, and you?
We're fine. So, if I ask you to introduce yourself, what would you tell us?
So, before I'm gonna go to say my thanks to the Almighty Allah, and I'm gonna go also to begin my old by Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. For those who don't know me, and for those who know me, I'm Sen Sohna, a undergraduate at the Virtual University in last history. I mean the P9, and also I was the president of our study field, and now I'm the vice president of our BENO. And also, I'm a personal sources of our FEC, Federal English Club of our university. Thanks.
Thank you very much. So, what can you tell us about the virtual university?
A lot. So, I will answer this question with a great pleasure and a great honor. Because if I get this kind of opportunity to be here today as a guest, if I get this kind of behavior today, it's by the way of our university, I mean the Virtual University. First of all, it's important to know that the Virtual University was initiated by a person that we call Maritonia around 2013. And in this university, we get three folds, like the STN, well STN, like the LSHE, well LSHE, and like Thera also. And in this university, around this university also, we get 18 ENO, as far as realities. And also around this university also, each of the ENO, we get a administration and a BENO. When I'm talking about BENO, I'm talking the board of the student, no? And after these things also, we get these two kind of education. The online study and also the presential study. When I'm talking about the online study, these things is initiated by the administrator of our university, and we follow it for learning. And on the online study, we get a lot of lesson and full of knowledge also. And until you miss one courses also, two courses, sorry, you can get also the capacity and the opportunity to find this course on our platform. And also, you can learn your lesson on when you are flowing also the lead of your time that you get. After this kind of things also, I want to tell you that this university is one of the greatest university of this country, and also one of the greatest, one of the beautiful university of this country. Thanks.
And the other question that I would really want to ask.
And also I want to add something also. Is the name of our university is not actually the Virtual University, but it is UNCSK. It means University Numérique America. And also the name was changing around 2023. Thanks.
And that's what I think that is clear. Of course, everybody knows it. Since I personally, I am a student of this university, I have a lot of understanding about its way, the way that it works, and the program that we have there. And according to my experience, this university, there are a lot of approaches, negative approaches that people have of this university. And what do you think what is the reason why people have negative or have, people are looking the university with a bad eye?
Okay, so this question, I think that I can use two words, and these two words can answer your question. The first is the unknown, and the second is the fear. When I'm talking about unknown, you know, our society, a lot of people take the time to speak around the things that they don't know. All person that I can say that all person that speak around bad things of our university, they don't know the real issue of our university. Even if you are a student in this university and you get also a bad vision around the university, I can say that also you don't know the real issue. Because if you know the real issue of our university, I think that you're gonna go to say that this university is the perfect and the university of the future of our country, because it is a perfect collaboration with AE, with internet, with technology also.
I personally, when I was in high school and when I was intent to do my baccalaureate exam, I had a teacher who told us that you should not go to the virtual university because once you get there, you will lose your time. You won't learn
So it is
properly.
it is a kind of fear. They are fear because they don't know this university. They are fear because they think that if you will be there at the first time, you're gonna go to lose your time and you're gonna go to be there without knowledge. For sure, our university is the best university, and in our university is the only university that you get your lesson we're full of knowledge and we're full of good things. I can say that. And it is the only one university that also the teacher that we get in our platform show you the way and also make you sure to understand the real things that you are learning, even if you are in the English department, in a science department and other things. For sure. And when I'm talking about fear, parents also are fear because they get the behavior to see them children to go out the house for learning, like to go out to see other job university or Gasabet University.
That's what they used to see.
Yeah, of course. But the new approach that we can be in your house, I mean in your room, without leaving your room and learning and getting knowledge. That's the real why our parents are fear, because it is a new things, a new challenge that they don't know. You know, you get me?
I understand.
Of course. That's the reason I can say that it is a kind of fear. It's a kind of unknown also. But if you tax at the first time the university, and if you tax at the first time also the threat of success of our university, you will know that this university is the best university around the college.
All right. And I experienced something that in this university, whenever you were in one field, for example, when you were in the English field, you won't only learn English, but you will learn some other subjects like personal development, management. You will have more skills about leadership too.
So you made me cry. You know, the case made me cry because if I take my own story, that years ago, before I was integrated in this beautiful university, I can say that I was a bad boy. I was a rapper, for sure. I was a rapper, and at the first time that I taxed this university, I can say that I was changing all things around my behavior, like the personal development, like the act of administration, like also how I can take the floor also in front of people, and also the language that I'm speaking right now. I can say that it's by the way of our university, because when I was at the junior school, at the high school, I didn't get the campus in our to speak English also. And at the first time that I was here with our lesson, with those who was, I can say that around me, like Mr. Muntaha, like you and the others, you will show me the way that I can flow for learning. And also I will see also the motivation that students get, because many people think that the virtual university or the UNCSK, the things that we are doing is only the online things, but we get a presential things, you know, and this kind of things help us also ask the real way to put out our talent,
All right.
and to be in a collision with the personal development and with other things, you know me.
and Oscars. And what do you think that the government should? What is the role of the government in that? So you, what is the position that the government should have toward the university?
So the other things that I can say is to evaluate the platform, and also to give us also a lot of skills, a lot of things that we need, like a good laptop, also like connection also, because we get to I can say that we get in our university a lot of people we don't live in the cities there. They live so far, and they got about some part like to be in the platform and to learn, because where they live, they don't get the capacity to access in internet.
All right, like some of them live in a remote area, like some of them live far from the town, far from the university. Therefore, they will need some tools in order to learn. Like they will need connections in order to log in the platform. And
because it is the case of a lot of students. I can say that they leave our university because they get meant for them to learn and many other things.
and also in a level of studies, you see some students, though they join this university, but they quit. They decide to quit this university because they think that they're losing time, because they spend more than 3 years in order to get their license. Do you think that is normal?
So, in my opinion, I think that it's not normal, because they can never ever get a degree that can be equal with our degree for sure. So, at the first time that you are here, you get two kind of things that you can do. The first is to learn in this university, and to learn also in other center.
All right.
And to get two degrees at the same time, two knowledge at the same time. But I think that the others, they are not opening mind. They are just following their desire, I can say. But here you can be a student in our virtual university, and also to be a student at ESM also, and to get two degrees at the same time. And also you can be also a learner here, and also at the same time a trainer or an undertaker.
All right.
It's depend on you. It's depend on the way that you're gonna go to handle your things. That's the reason why here at the first time we learn the time management also, for getting the capacity and the ability to know how we can handle things and with other suites.
All right. So, what or do you have any program as one of the leader in this university, a program in which that you intend to use, or you would intend to enforce in order to help students?
So, as a leader or as an elder, I can say that
As
a elder.
of course, as you want.
So the only one program that I get is, I can say that, to help the others. And when I'm talking about helping the others, I'm talking about to put them in the right way to learn their lesson. And when I'm talking about learning them lesson, I know that a lot of people, they get meant for them to learn in our platform, and also to understand our lesson also. I call them to join us like elders, you, me, and Mr. Muntaha and others.
All right.
At Miles High School, and we're gonna go to help them to learn them lesson, like linguistic, like American civilization, and many others things. You know?
I understand.
And after these things also we get a kind of age club. It means age for all. And also it's also to help the others to understand the language, and also to get the capacity to speak. Because learning a language is about getting the capacity to understand, and getting able to also to reply. So,
And can you give us, since it is not, it won't be important when we just speak without any proof. Can you give us some some people who have succeeded at this university, who have learned, who spend their time and succeeded at this university. Example of people.
So I can list a lot of people. I can list a lot of people. But because I know Mr. Jimili, he was integrated in our university. I can say that in chess, and also he was at the administration of our university, and now he is at the office of our university at Jamnal also, and he is a tough and rough person. Mr. Sertiande also. Mr.
And they're responsible for of our field, of our English field. The responsible.
Okay, of course. And also I can list also Mr. Samali. She's at our administration here in Kes. And Mr. Marget, Mr. Bawakochun. He's also at performing school.
And I saw some studies. They haven't finished their study yet, but they still working at this university.
So, at this university is a kind of stage, I can say.
So, since time's up, so we're about to end up this podcast. So, or if I ask you to conclude, what would you say?
So, thank you. So, just I'm gonna go to share with the others people, the undergraduate of our virtual university, to put in their mind that there is no success without other things. And as a learner also, we're gonna go to get the capacity to accept to make a mistake, because as a learner we are here for making mistakes at the first time and learning through the mistakes. So that's the other things that I was sharing with you, with me, and with the others guys also. So just keep on your way, learn, because learning is the best tools, the best things of each and every of us. Because if you don't learn today, you will regret it tomorrow for sure.
Absolutely.
And also, my last say that education is
Most important.
the most important
Weapon
that we can use for
changes the world.
thank you.